Oh, bollocks. To Granny.
To Sheila.
To Sheila, to Granny.
Autumn has finally arrived here in the UK. The sun is lower in the sky, casting a golden light over everything it touches. The mornings start the day with a mist and dew, with most of the fruit having fallen to the ground, fermenting and providing nourishment for wildlife before we enter the colder months when food will be more scarce. And of course the leaves, especially those from the sycamores, maples and acres, have started to change colour. Autumn is all about to change, and if you've been following our story, you would know that we have had some very sad news recently about a very close family member passing after fighting cancer. The changing of the seasons has never been sadder for us, but that beloved family member wouldn't want us to sit and wallow, so we are back in the van, living life that is truly too short. Life seems so much more precious now, and of course we knew this before, but sometimes life throws you a cruel reminder. Our lives and relationship are far from perfect, but the least we can do is remember to enjoy it. Even the simplest of pleasures, like the view from a hill or the sound of leaves crunching underfoot. So as we begin this autumn van life series here in the UK, we begin it all again from a new perspective and can't wait for the adventure ahead.
Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. We all good now? Is excitement over? Is excitement over? Oi, is excitement? Where's your paw? Where's your paw? No, don't bite my wrist.
Who's that? What is it?
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It feels like such a long time since we've been doing this. Today we are off to somewhere really, really special because it's a really interesting place geographically in the whole of the UK, because it's a completely flat place with a giant hill sticking out of it, like Uluru in Australia, Ayers Rock. So we're heading off there now, and we're looking forward to it. It's a really beautiful autumnal day, and this is going to be great. Maximum fill is 35 quid. When there's a petrol crisis on, we were almost on empty, so we've got to top it up. Today we are going to Malvern Hills, and if you've not been before, it's a really, really cool place, especially in autumn, and it's a beautiful autumn day as well today, but we'll show you that more later on. A lot has happened since the last time we saw you. It's been 2 or 3 weeks at least, I think. We were on the south coast, we're now in the Midlands. We had a tyre blowout on the motorway, which was really scary. That's all now sorted, we hope. And we've got some new coffee cups. Unfortunately, we've had some really sad times recently. One of my real close family members has passed away after a long battle with cancer. So that was really sad. And that sort of brings us back to today, where one of the last places that she mentioned before she died was Malvern Hills. So that's where me and Janine are going today. So it's like a little pilgrimage for my gran. Yeah, and we'll see what the road brings us.
So off to the Malvern Hills in Warwickshire we go. As we were driving close, we could spot the area of outstanding natural beauty in the distance, which was a sight to behold. We headed straight for one of the many car parks that surrounded the hills to start the day.
It's not a paint display, is it? What are we up to first, Janine?
We are about to cook a chilli because we have arrived now at Malvern Hills and we haven't had lunch. So I'm going to cook a chilli and then we're going to pack it all up and go and eat it up on the hills. Yeah, so it's a little bit chilly today, so it would be nice to have some hot food up there as well.
Cool, let's go for it. So this is the Malvern Hills, and there's loads and loads and loads of hikes all over it, but we're just going to go up. Sorry, I've chosen the steepest bit to actually talk. Blow the cobwebs out from summer. We're going to go up to the top and then going to do a circular around it and hopefully get some nice views, because I don't think, because the land's so flat around it, I don't think there's better views than the Malvern Hills.
The Malvern Hills are these huge dramatic hills poking straight up out of the land beneath with views for miles at the top. They are famous for both the hills and the spring water that comes out of them, which obviously means that the forest land surrounding it is rich and vibrant with colour and nature. We have been here before, Christmas Day to be exact, but this time of year is spectacular and ideal conditions for hiking. Looks pretty up here, all the hill peaks.
Well, we'll go right to the very top of this hill, which is very steep, and if you fancy it, we'll do a circular. Yeah, we'll do a circular, which I think there's many circulars around here. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god, I'm knackered. Apparently, so Liam was telling me, that is Wales over there, and it starts to get like a little bit hillier, a little bit more mountainous, and to the right of me we have Warwickshire, where it's sort of much more flatter, and apparently you can see where we stayed last night in the distance, but I can't see it right now, but it's over there somewhere. So yeah, Warwickshire and Wales, and we're right in the middle.
Spicy.
Really spicy.
Yeah. Really good though. Very, very nice. We should do this more often.
So we overfilled these containers and it all just came right out the side, and we don't have any plastic bags or anything, or any sort of container to put it in.
Container for the container?
To put it back in the bag so it doesn't get everywhere. So we've got the tiniest little square of tissue to wipe it. So we're in a bit of a pickle, but it doesn't matter. We've learnt now for next time, because they're new. These are new. just to not overfill it, because they're a little bit
Can
messy.
you show the ladle that it comes with?
And it comes with this cute little ladle to pick out your food. A ladle model.
What a ladle.
Get going.
Yeah.
Belly's full. Our aim now is to walk off the food and enjoy this gorgeous landscape before heading back to the van.
They're conkers?
Yeah.
They're not conkers, are they? They're what are they called? Beech nuts, aren't they?
Can you take one off and open it?
I can. It's going to spike it up. I don't think they're ready to come down yet, Janine.
Just one?
Oh no, they're super spiky. They're so spiky. I'm going to get one down, but these aren't conkers. These are beech nuts, I think, and they're really spiky.
You can't see inside it, no?
No, because they're not quite ready yet. They'll tell us when they're ready and they'll drop on the floor. Hey sweetheart, have you hurt your finger?
Yeah, I sliced my finger when we were cooking. When I was putting the knife away and I sliced it, and it actually, yeah, it really hurts because it's in that plate, the gap of your hand that you keep sort of stretching.
You get used a lot.
And it didn't really heal for ages. But yeah, I'm alright, I'll survive.
You're okay, we don't need to go to A&E?
No, not today.
I'll tell you what, the toilet's over here. I'll go grab us a couple of cups of teas.
Yeah.
If they do non-takeaway cups, so we can drink them in. And then
Yeah.
And then the toilet's just next to it.
Okay.
Alright.
Just point me in the direction of these toilets.
This way. Oh cool. Can I get 2 cups of teas, please?
Are they regular or large?
2 large cups of tea. It's cake for when you're on a diet. Little piece of cake. That's good, I'm happy with that. Bit of something sweet to have with a cup of tea. Tap water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tiny little cake.
It's getting tinier with you taking little bits off it all the time. No, you can help yourself to it. It's really like dense.
It's nice actually. That was a nice little pit stop, but we're going to go and try and find somewhere to sleep tonight. We've got an idea of where we're going, but we're going to check out a couple of spots and then decide first. Yeah, but we're wild camping anyway, and we're going to go to the pub. For anyone interested in visiting the Malvern Hills, that was the British Camp car park, and it cost £4.60 for the day. We usually use Park for Night to find our wild camping spots, and our next park up promised a peaceful night's sleep, so we will see.
One of the most curious park ups we've had, I think. Right next to a traffic light. What do you reckon?
I reckon we could park here for now, and then maybe some people will leave later.
Yeah.
What do you think?
To be honest with you, I'm happy with it.
Yeah?
It's a quiet road because of the traffic lights. We're not taking up any spaces because no one can park down here like this. So I think leave it.
Yeah, all right. I always worry when we park at an angle like this when no one else is. I always think, yeah, whether like if we're taking 2 spaces or not, but I don't think anyone could park sort of lengthways right in front of the light, so I don't think we are. And there's quite a bit of room actually behind me over here for more spaces if someone else wants to park, so I think we're okay.
Why did we disconnect the diesel heater? Because every single time Janine goes in there, she knocks it with her knee and turns it on. And then we get back in again and it's been on for hours. Days sometimes. Not even exaggerating. It's a bit fiddly. Ugh.
Can you explain what you're doing, Liam?
Do I cut the red or the blue wire? I just connected the wires that I disconnected to stop Janine from knocking them all the time. So it's literally just putting two plugs together. The hard part is is programming the diesel heater. Hopefully this will blow out hot air now.
5 minutes later, what's happening?
It's not 5 minutes later, it's 3 minutes later. There's a timer on it. I'm just waiting for it's blowing out cold air. It goes from blowing out cold air to hot air. If it blows out hot air, it means it's working and we can go to the friggin' pub and have a beer. Oh, I think this is working. Yes, hot air, hot air. And it means we're not going to freeze to death, which is great. Because it does get a bit cold at this time of year, doesn't it, Janine?
Yeah.
No.
That stinks.
That's not us, is it?
I think it is. Yeah, it's coming from inside. I can smell it.
Oh, bollocks.
What? What's happened?
The exhaust is split.
Oh no.
But it's split, but it hasn't, like, I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I don't think it's a problem though. I don't think it's a massive problem.
Do you think?
No, I don't. I think it's a problem. I think it's just a situation.
Yeah.
Seriously, I think it's rather than a problem.
Right, let's go to the pub. Disaster put to the side, we went for a wander to find a local pub and enjoy a drink.
To Granny.
To Sheila.
To Sheila, to Granny. Rest in peace. Oh, hey up, my dad.
Gorgeous, aren't you? Aww. Are you pretty? Can I stroke you? No. We shared some vegan nuggets and chips and sat in this gorgeous little old-fashioned pub called the Brewer's Arms. We drank our drinks until the sun set and made our way back to the van.
What's your thing? Light. I'm going to try the heater again as well. Another one going.
So we've made it back in the van. It's all dark outside. It's so dark, so early now. It's really weird, but we're testing out the heater again. It seems to be working, but we'll see because it's got a big crack in the bottom. And yeah, then we're gonna just hit the sack, go to bed, get an early night and get up early, hopefully. So that's what we're gonna do now.
Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We've been up for a little while, and this is where we parked, next to this traffic light, which thankfully didn't seep into the caravan camper van. It shows how good our blinds are, our blackout blinds are. Thank God. Really peaceful night's sleep. Woken up this morning by the sounds of birds and owls and stuff, which is really, really nice. And yeah, recommend this place. Right on the side of the Malvern Hill. And now I think we're going to go to somewhere just down here that looked really interesting for a very specific reason, and it's very, very good if you're living in a camper van. I'll show you that now. Is that Janine dropping her phone? 1 or 20 times today it will be.
Oh, at least it didn't go down that.
So just clear that condensation. You can get some water, some natural Malvern spring water.
Wow, how cool is this? It's like a cute little waterfall. That's so cool. Why don't they have have these everywhere. Such a good idea.
Oh, it's freezing. So cold, so nice. Love it. Oh, so nice.
After a very misty morning walk in the woods, we decided that a morning coffee and some cakes were exactly what we were looking for. So we headed into Malvern Town and found a cute little coffee shop selling some beautiful vegan pastries.
I'm going to get a cronk, which is a mix between a croissant and a donut, and a cruffin, which is a mix between a croissant and a muffin.
Let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through and through.